Hello friends, a warm good evening to all. Myself, Dr. Praveen Karthikeyan. First of all, on behalf of our entire team of Homeo Mirror, we would like to wholeheartedly welcome each and everyone for this today's session. Now friends, homeopathy, as you all know, has been existing for over 200 years. And ever since its discovery, homeopathy has been facing a lot of critics and allegations. Despite having so much potential and despite having so much advantages over the so-called modern system of medicine, still homeopathy and homeopaths have failed to establish itself as a complete system. And as a result, even today, homeopathy is considered just as an alternative system of medicine. We all are basically well aware of the potential that homeopathy has. But despite that, if you look at the present situation of homeopathy and homeopaths, it's not that encouraging. When we talk about a fresher or a student who has decided to get into the medical stream, for such a student, in today's scenario, homeopathy is almost left as a last option when no other courses are available to them. Many times, many students are compulsorily pushed into homeopathic stream. Not too many people willingly want to get into this stream. So a real pathetic situation that we are in today, friends, and you may have also come across a lot of critics and allegations that homeopathy has been facing ever since its discovery. You may have come across people who say that homeopathy is totally a fake, it's a pseudoscience. Then there are also people who say that our system doesn't have a scientific base. Some people further go on to say that the results that we claim are nothing but just placebo effects. Now, friends, we have to think who is basically responsible for this pathetic situation that we are in today, who are supposed to be blamed. And I hope that, friends, each and everybody would agree if I say that we have to blame ourselves for this pathetic situation that we are in today. If you look at the present scenario, as far as homeopathy is concerned, almost majority are in a struggling stage, whether they be a student or a fresher who has just recently passed out and is very much um, anxious about his own future, or it may be an experienced practitioner. Keeping aside a few exceptions, the majority are still in a struggling stage. I have also come across many homeopaths who are finding it difficult to even earn their bread and butter, leave aside the luxurious life, but they are even finding it hard to earn their bread and butter. What is the reason behind it? Is it that homeopathy doesn't have the potential to give a luxurious life, big house, big car, lot of bank balance, financial security, good dignity in the society, a well settled life? Definitely, homeopathy has that potential. But still, we need to think why we are all struggling. The major reason is that, friends, of course, I don't think so. Anybody would argue with me if I say that homeopathy really works and it has that potential. But somehow, majority of us have failed to utilize that potential, and that is why we end up struggling. Many of us lack proper basics. We don't know even the proper basics of argument and philosophy. And when we don't know the basics, when we lack clarity as far as the basics of argument and philosophy are concerned, then by the time we get passed out, we will have no confidence in ourselves to practice. And when we will have no confidence, we will not be able to give consistent results in our clinic. When we are not able to give consistent results in our clinic, then we end up struggling. We are not up in a position to achieve that success. Some of them, for their own survival, run after different schools. Some of them works in allopathic hospitals for a salary that basically a nurse deserves to get. Being a doctor, we are not supposed to degrade ourselves to that level where we work under these allopathic hospitals for our own survival, just for our own survival. We all should be considering ourselves very much lucky enough to have come into this wonderful profession. It's only a matter of putting in little bit more efforts to learn the things in a proper way, and then definitely earning options are open in front of us, and that too unlimited earning potential. So we'll come to that later, what is the earning potential and how you can get benefited. Now moving ahead friends, today one of the most major concern that we have as far as our entire system is concerned is that we lack unity. We all are divided among ourselves. Some is following this methodology, some is following that methodology, someone is following that person, someone is following this person. So because of this so-called n number of methodologies that has evolved, some under the name of clinical experience, some under the name of modern homeopathy, they're all serving their own methodologies. And we have somehow left behind the basic principles on which homeopathy was once founded. The instructions and the guidelines that has been given in our argument and philosophy, majority of us have failed to understand it and failed to stick to that in our clinical practice. And because of this groupism, what has happened is that we are all engaged in internal conflicts to prove to others that the methodology that I am following is the only correct one. So when we get involved into this kind of internal conflicts, we cannot develop a unity, and it in turn gives others a chance to laugh at us. So if we wish to progress friends as a team, the first and foremost thing that we need to have is a unity among us. We should be willing to help all those people who are finding it difficult to learn the things. We need to extend a helping hand to them to ensure that we all are learning together, earning together, and growing together. So it is with this intention, friends, we have started this initiative, which can bring about a big revolution in the field of practicing homeopathy, provided we all decide to unite and work together, not just for our own growth, but also for the growth of our entire system. So unity is basically going to be our strength, friends. As you all know that in India today there are more than 200 medical homeopathic medical colleges, and from each and every college, every year, a lot of students are getting passed out. So we don't have a shortage of doctors. Quantity is not a problem for us, but quality is definitely a problem. So we have to ensure that, especially now, this project is designed to give more attention to the youngers, the freshers, the beginners, because they are the people whom we believe that are going to build the next generation. So if we can give them support, if we can give them confidence, if we can give them a platform from where they can earn easily, definitely the future of homeopathy is bright. But as Henneman has mentioned, friends, in the footnote of 148 of Horizon 6th edition, reaching at a simillimum, which is basically the ultimate intention when we work out a case, the ultimate intention is to reach at that simillimum, and we all know that that simillimum can do wonders. So that reaching at that minimum is not an easy task. It is a laborious task, sometimes very laborious. So this platform is not for those time wasters, friends who don't want to put in any efforts, don't want to learn, who don't want to rectify themselves. They want easy earning. This platform is not for such people, friends. Don't expect any easy earnings from this platform. If you want to earn, then you have to work hard. You have to put in your efforts. So it is only for those people who are willing to put in efforts to learn the things in a proper way and get benefited out of this opportunity that we are giving you to earn handsomely. So we have listed all the problems that we are having facing so far as of now, and we have a solution which can put an end to all these problems that homeopathy and homeopaths has been facing since years together. Want each one of you to listen to this very carefully, think logically, and then decide how many are interested to be a part of this platform. Of course, as I said, friends, nothing comes, nothing that is great can be achieved so easily. So if you intend to become a successful practitioner, then definitely that efforts has to be put in, hard work is required. So the solution that we have thought about is launching a online consultation application at pan India level. We are planning to launch this application with around 500 doctors in our doctors panel from different parts of India. And all those doctors who will be added into our doctors panel, they will be given extensive 2 months training, completely free training will be given to them to make them understand what they are supposed to do. And also in these 2 months, we will also be revising the things that we need to know to practice classical homeopathy. If you feel that I don't know anything, it's not a concern, friends. It's not at all a concern. But provided you want to learn. So your knowledge, we are not shortlisting members based on your knowledge level. We are going to shortlist the members based on your interest level. If you don't know anything but still you have the interest, our doors are open to you. But if you think that what I know is more than enough for me, I don't want to learn anything further, I'm happy with what I'm doing, then with all due respect, friends, this platform is not for you. Here we are trying to establish a unity, and we strongly believe that that unity can come only when we all have a common perception, common understanding, and a common methodology. We don't have any new theories to teach here, friends. All the materials shared, all the topics discussed, all the contents discussed, all the cases discussed, everything will be in accordance with the Organon and philosophy. So we are making an attempt here to promote classical homeopathy. So coming back to the application part, friends, we are going to launch this application on a pan-India level in the coming few months' time, where we will be having on board around 500 doctors from different parts of India. Each doctor will have their own profile created, which will include their name, their location, their number of years of practice or experience, the languages that they are fluent in, and their availability, timing availability for online consultations. We will be doing an extensive, large scale marketing of this application toward pan India by all means, by TV ads, television ads. I know that it is expensive, but still we are going for it. I think some people may have seen the ad of Practocare, which is usually seen on televisions. It is also available in YouTube. I think Rahul Dravid is featuring in that ad. It is about a hospital, chain of hospitals where the surgeries are done. Similar kind of ads will be created and will be broadcasted in television media, newspaper ads, YouTube, your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere the marketing will be done. Now, some of you may be thinking that there are already many people who are doing online consultation. So, what is that which is going to make us little different from others? The most unique thing that will make us totally different from others is that, friends, we are going to market this with a big claim that we are going to give free consultation and free medicines for the first 2 months. The patient will be charged from only third month onwards, if at all they are happy with the first 2 months improvement and they want to continue the course. Then from third month onwards, we will be charging from them. For the initial first 2 months, we will not be taking any consultation fees. We will not be taking any charges for the medicine. Only the small amount that is required to send the medicine to them, the courier charges, only that will be taken from them. And from the third month onwards, if the patient is happy with our treatment, if they are finding it beneficial, if there is an improvement in them, if they decide to continue, then from third month onwards, we will be charging from them. So that makes us very unique, friends, from all other online consultation applications. The reason why we are going with this is that we are going to tell the people that we have the confidence not to just to give you relief, but as we all know, as Henman has mentioned in the aphorism number 2, the permanent cure. That is what something we are we are trying to establish. And we all know that homeopathy definitely the right simillimum, rightly well selected simillimum can definitely bring about that permanent cure, which most of the patients are not even aware of. So this is an attempt to take the right homeopathy to right people. And the way we take the case in detail, it is more than enough to convince the patient to continue the treatment with us. But still, we will be giving them 2 months free treatment, and from third month onwards, we will be charging from them. The patients can just download our application. They can search for their own local language, the doctors who are capable of speaking their local language, and they can book an appointment. Also, randomly, they can consult the doctors who are online at a given particular point of time. We will be also setting up a call center, friends, where all the calls will be monitored and the doctors will be, the patients will be redirected to the doctors. The doctors will not have any need to attend any unnecessary calls. Those unnecessary inquiries and calls will be handled by our call center team. So once the appointment is confirmed, the doctor will come online. And in our application, the moment the doctor starts conversation with the patient, it can be audio conference or it can be video conference, depending on the suitability of both doctor and patient. The moment you start talking with your patient, the case gets started recording automatically. Of course, before getting connected to the doctor, we will be taking a digital consent from each and every patient that the call is going to be recorded and is going to be used for teaching purpose after removing their identity. So immediately you start talking to your patients, everything will start getting recorded automatically, so that you need not write down anything. You can later on listen to the recording, and when you are taking a case, you can focus completely on taking the case. The details of the other functionalities that we have in our application, we will be telling you once you have all joined our platform. Those who are enrolling with us, all the further details will be shared. So your task as a doctor will be to consult the patient that we will be referring to you you have to keep in mind the training sessions that we will be giving you. You have to work out it accordingly. You have to work out, listen, take the case. Then after taking the case, you have to later listen to that recording. You have to work out the case. You have to select the minimum, and you have to just submit the remedy in the application. You don't have to send the medicines to the patients. The medicines will be sent from our end, and we will be only focusing on using LM potencies. The details also will be sharing further with all those members who are seriously interested to be a part of it. So, as a doctor, your duty will be to come online, take the cases, work it out, submit the remedy. And the medicines will be dispatched to the patient from our end. The follow-up, as and when it is required, also has to be handled by the same doctor who has taken the case. And accordingly, their schedule will be decided. So this is basically the overall idea and plan which we have as far as our application is concerned. Now, what are the benefits that the enrolled doctors will get? First of all, they don't have to wait for the patients to come. They don't have to run after the patients. They can sit at the comfort of their home or clinic, and we will definitely give you the patients. So those people who are staying in remote areas where the scope of homeopathy is not that much, even still, if they are good in case taking, if they have good knowledge, they can earn handsome amount sitting at the comfort of their home. Secondly, for a beginner, it is sometimes financially little hectic for them to establish a well set up clinic. Many members, I'm aware that belongs to the middle class families. So for them to set up their own clinics can sometimes be financially a big concern. And moreover, even after investing a huge amount on setting up the clinic, there is no assurance that the patient will come from day one. They have to spend a lot of days without patients, maybe weeks together without patient. It takes time for a local clinic to get established. Because nowadays, in every corner, there is one clinic. So when a new clinic is set up, to get patients, it takes time. So that problem can be completely overcome in this platform where from day one, you will be getting patients. So complete freedom will be there for you. No need to worry or panic about your own earnings and security. Secondly, there is no investment involved here. You don't need to spend on medicines because medicines will be sent from our end. You don't need to set up a physical clinic. You don't need to give the security deposit. You don't need to pay for the electricity bill, water bill, and the other things. You just need to consult the patients that we will be referring to you, and that earnings will be paid monthly to you. So these are the main advantages that our enrolled doctors will have. Secondly, if they are able to get a result in any challenging cases, then we will be doing the marketing for you throughout the platforms so that you get more and more patients. So you will get the credit for all those cases that you are treating. You will be doing that, sharing those cases with your name. Now, what are the benefits to those students who are still in their colleges? As I said, all these cases that we will be getting, friends, are going to get recorded. And those recording, we also have a parallelly a teaching platform where we teach the second year, third year, and final year students as well. So these materials that we will be getting will be utilized in that teaching platform where the students will be able to see a lot of things and learn from you, which we usually don't get to see from our colleges. So by the time those students will get passed out, they will have ample confidence to practice. Then benefits to the society. As you all know that today even practicing medicine has become a money-making business. People are sitting to fill their own pockets by referring unnecessary laboratory investigations, unnecessary tests, unnecessary surgeries, unnecessary mounting unnecessary medicines on the patient. So those poor people who are suffering, this project will be a big helping hand for them. They can sit at their comfort of their home, consult the doctor, and receive the medicines at home. Those poor people who have spent a lot of money but still have not got any satisfactory response or result for their problems, they will be get benefited out of this project, because we are going to charge only if they have benefit, if they are feeling it, if they are finding that improvement. Otherwise, they did not pay us. So this will make ensure that we are giving and extending a helping hand to all those poor people who are suffering, who don't have money to get their treatment done. It will be a big helping hand for them. Then the benefits to our system, since each and every case is documented right from case taking till the result, we can put an end to all those critics and allegations that we are facing since last 200 years if we can document these cases and show to the world what homeopathy can do with proper evidence. So this will help us to put an end to all the critics and allegations that we are facing. So this project is a multi-headed weapon, friends, which will put an end to all the problems that homeopathy and homeopaths have been facing since years together. Now the question is how to enroll. Before I come to how to enroll, I would first of all like to give a big thanks to all those existing Homeo Mirror members. Without their support, it would have been practically impossible for us to give you this chance completely free of cost. If you are about to enjoy the benefits of this platform completely free, then the credit goes to all the existing Homeo Mirror members who have been contributing since last many months together to build this application. If the project is at the verge of getting launched at ground level, then the backend support of all these 300, 400 members are behind us. So a big thanks to all those existing Homeo Mirror members for supporting this project with their valuable contributions. So definitely, friends, the people who have contributed, they deserve to get some additional advantage. And hence, in order to give these members who have contributed towards the growth of this project an additional advantage, we have two kinds of membership in this platform. One is the regular membership, which will be completely free. You don't have to pay anything for getting the knowledge. You don't have to pay anything for getting added into the doctor's panel. You will not take any subscription or registration fee from your end. The second membership option is premium members, which is a paid program. There is no compulsion for anyone to join there, but still I'll share the details because tomorrow the earning opportunity is unlimited with premium membership. For regular membership, it will be a salary-based income. For premium membership, it will be an unlimited learning opportunity. So I'll be sharing the details of both, just because tomorrow you should not come and say that we were not given this opportunity or chance. For that reason, I'll be sharing the details of both these plans. Now, as far as regular membership is concerned, friends, no payment is involved for getting the training or getting added to the doctor's panel. It will be completely free. The 2 months training that we are talking about will be completely given free of cost. No subscription fees, no registration fees, or no training fees will be charged from your end. Because we are giving you that training so that you can fulfill our expectations when you will be practicing at ground level. So it is our need to ensure that we are giving you the best training. So that is the reason we are not going to charge anything from you. There are some recommended books and materials which has to be purchased for the members. We'll come to that, which are those books and what are the other softwares that you need to have. There are two options. You can either work as a part-time, which means 4 hours a day, or full-time, which is 8 hours a day. Now, when it is a part-time 4 hours, you can decide morning 2 hours, evening 2 hours, or morning 4 hours, or morning 1 hour, evening 2 hour, afternoon 2 hour, 1 hour, whatever it is. At the end of the day, you have to spend 4 hours in our application. You have to be online 4 hours in our application according to your convenience. Now, we are giving you this convenience because there are a lot of housewives who have their own liabilities, personal commitments, because of which, despite they want to practice, they cannot practice. Some people have small children at home, some people have grandparents to look after, some people have in-laws to look after, some people have husbands to look after, some people have some of the other problems. So they can decide what is the free time they will get per day and how much time they can spend in this application. The same applies for the full-time job also, friends. There is no compulsion that you have to be online from this time to this time. Timing you can decide from the given slots, but it is mandatory that this many hours you have to be online. For the free members, it will be a monthly salary payout. How much salary that is, I'll come to that in a while. Now, for the part-time doctors who will be working for 4 hours per day, we will be giving you 20,000 per month. And the working days will be from Monday to Saturday. Sunday is a holiday. For the full-time doctors, 8 hours per day, we will be giving you a starting salary of 40,000 per month. See friends, although keep in mind that we will be charging from our patient only from the third month, the doctors who are enrolled with us as regular members, they need not worry. Their salary will be given on time, although we will be charging later from our patients. There are some terms and conditions for the free members. See friends, it is usually said that things given for free has no value. And we have seen that a number of times as well. So for that reason, although we are giving it completely for free, we have kept some strict terms and conditions so that we can eliminate the members who are not serious. This platform is only for those members who are serious and committed towards their future. Time wasters, there is no space for them. So to eliminate them, we have kept some terms and conditions which will be strictly adhered with. 2 months free clinical training shall be given for all. Regular members will have to clear the eligibility test, which will be conducted after 2 months training. There will be an eligibility test, which will be conducted after 2 months of training, and the regular members will have to clear that eligibility test in order to get added into our doctors panel. So you have to focus on the training that we will be giving you. You have to ensure that you have understood the things. Recommended books and other materials has to be purchased. Mandatory to attend at least 75% classes during training session online. We will be having a 45 minutes training session daily from Monday to Friday. And for the regular members, the free members, they have to attend 75% classes online. Those people who are not serious, not bothered to come online, they have a number of excuses. You better be happy with your excuses. This platform is not for you because we are giving things for free. We do know that what others are charging for one day seminar or maybe this kind of courses. Still, we are giving it a free because we don't want anybody to regret that because of they are financially weak, they are not getting a chance to study. So if you want to utilize this opportunity, hard work from and dedication and support from your end is also expected. So for all the free members, 75% classes they will have to attend online. If they are not attending online, then they can be removed without warning. We will be sharing a Google form, friends, after every day's session, and it will be mandatory for all the free members to fill and submit their Google form. It is basically to ensure that you are understanding what we are trying to explain here. It is mandatory to participate in all the interactive activities during the training sessions. You will be learning in a very interesting way with a lot of interactive activities. So it will be mandatory for the free members to participate in those activities because it is very important to develop your communication skill as well. Arguments are allowed, but on healthy grounds with proper references. We don't expect anybody to blindly believe whatever we are saying. As I said in the very beginning, we don't have any new theories or discoveries. All the teachings will be in accordance with the original and philosophy. So if you are not digesting anything, if you don't agree with something that we have said, you are free to argue, but with proper references. Inactive members will be removed without any warning. We don't want any members who are not serious in this platform. Recommended books. I think most of the books you already may be having. Organon of Medicine, 6th edition. Lectures on Homeopathic Philosophy by J.T. Kent. Kent's Lesser Writings. Essentials of Repertorization by Dr. Shashikant Tiwari sir. And there are two books, friends, which are written by me. Step-by-step approach to practice classical homeopathy. And an insight into the mind rubrics of Kent's repertory. Now, among all these books, to start with, the book which is compulsorily mandatory for each one of you are Essentials of Repertorization by Dr. Shashikant Tiwari sir and Step-by-Step Approach to Practice Classical Homeopathy. This book is already available in the market on all leading platforms. It is available on Flipkart, on Amazon, Notion Press, everywhere it is available. Those who want to purchase it from the market directly, they can purchase it directly from the market. And those people who want to purchase this book through us, we will be able to give them a 30% discount on the MRP. So if you don't have this book, you can opt to purchase it through us. You will get a 30% discount on the MRP of that book. Recommended software. There is no compulsion that such and such software has to be used, but we recommend you to use the software, any software where Ken's repertory is there, because all the things, as I said in the beginning, we are planning to have here a unity, create a unity. So unity can come when we all have a common approach. So for all working out all cases, we will be strictly sticking with Ken's repertory. During the training period, we will be giving you a detailed training on how to use the Ken's repertory. So any software you can use which is having the Ken's repertory, but it is mandatory that you have a software with you. Those people who don't have any software with them, they can go for a software called Homepath Firefly. It's a mobile application, very cheap actually. It is available in the market. I think the market price is 2,300 or something. But if you are a Homeo Mirror member, since many of our members have purchased it through from Homepath, the Homepath is giving us a good discount. I think for Homeo Mirror members, you will be able to get that software for 1,600. So in case you want to purchase it, this software through us, you can go and purchase it with us with the discount on a discounted price, or you can directly approach the HomePath company, or whichever software you are comfortable with, you can go for that. Purchasing this software is not mandatory immediately, friends, but next month it will be required. So this month to start with, you only need to have the Essentials of Repertorization by Tiwari sir and my theory book on classical homeopathy, because parallelly, the training period, we will be covering both theory and practical aspect. The live classes will be more related to the practical aspect, and the theory part, you will have to refer the book and read. We will have a weekly one-day session to clarify the doubts as far as theory is concerned. So theory part, you will have to focus on the book that I have written to learn the theory, and for practical part, we will be having the live sessions. Now, 2 months training will include daily 45 minutes live session will be there Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. Every Saturday, there will be one session, doubt clearing session for the theory classes or theory topics, which you are supposed to read from my book. If you have any doubt related to that, you can get those doubts clarified on every Saturday. Eligibility test, coming to the eligibility test, friends. One theory test will be there based on the topics that is covered in my book, as well as the topics that we will be covering during the training sessions. And there will be a 1 month clinical test. In this 1 month clinical test, we will be referring you some patients. We will be seeing how you are taking those cases. We will be listening to the recording of the case taking, and we will be seeing, we will be observing your communication skill, case taking skill of case analysis, how you have repertorized the case, and what is the patient's feedback. So all these things we will be taking into account for deciding the final eligibility. And no need to worry about these friends, because if you are sincere to attend the 2 months sessions daily basis, then this task will become very easy for you. That is our assurance. And this test has been, we have put this test in order to eliminate the members who are not interested, who are not serious. To eliminate them, we have put up this test. Those people who are seriously attending all these 2 months live sessions, this will go very easy for them. Then terms and conditions. Once you have got added into our panel, there are some terms and conditions. Working days will be from Monday to Saturday. Sunday is optional. If you are working on Sunday, if you are taking cases on Sunday, additional payment will be given to you for those cases which you are taking on Sunday. Part-time doctors will have to be online for minimum 4 hours daily, Monday to Saturday. Minimum 4 hours they have to be online. Full-time doctors will have to be online for 8 hours per day. Leaves will be granted with prior intimation and approval. If you have a pre-planned function, or any vacation trip or anything like that, you can intimate us, and definitely that leave will be granted. Doctors are strictly restricted from sharing personal contact numbers with our patient. Even when you are talking to the patient, your number won't go to the patient, nor the patient's number will come to you. All the communication has to be done through our application only. We will be monitoring the conversation of all the case recordings, and if we come to know that somebody has shared their personal information or numbers, they will be immediately removed from our panel without any warning. All the activities shall be strictly monitored. We will be monitoring your performance as well. So don't take it for granted that once you have added, you can easily sit and earn salary. You have to work hard for it. We are just helping you to earn. You have to put in your hard works to earn monthly revenue. Now coming to the membership plan, premium plan, friends, this is just optional. If anybody here is interested, they can go for it. But tomorrow you should not come back to me and say that we were not given this opportunity. That is the reason I am sharing the details of the premium membership as well. All our existing members have completed this. They are paying monthly. So the total amount that has to be paid to get the premium membership will be 6,000, which can be paid in installments of 2,000 each for 3 months. The advantages of having a premium membership will be that no compulsion to attend classes online. You can follow completely offline as well, but you have to attend it offline. No eligibility test will be there for them. They will, once the training is completed, they will be added directly into our panel. Unlimited earning opportunity from the third month. For the premium members, the revenue will start from the third month, and there is no pre-scheduled compulsion that how many patients they can see, how many patients they want to see, how many hours they want to be online. It is completely their choice. The more patients you see, the more revenue you get. If you are willing to see at least 4 new cases a day, premium members, if you are at least taking 4 new cases a day, your monthly revenue will start with 60,000, and it will go on multiplying month after month, because for every new case that you are taking, working it out and selecting the remedy, we will be paying you 500 rupees for that. Each and every, for premium members, each and every new case, 500 rupees will be paid. And when the patient will come for the follow-up, for each follow-up also, 500 rupees will be paid to you. So if you are taken a case and the patient is continuing for 8 months, from that 8 months treatment, every month 500 rupees you will get, plus additionally the new cases that you are taking every month. So this revenue will go on multiplying every month under premium membership. The less number of cases you take, the lesser will be your revenue. Some people can afford to take only one case a day. So that much will be the revenue. So completely freedom will be there for you in premium membership. Additional benefits will be given to all the premium members as and when possible, depending on how the project is getting flourished. So these are all the details, friends, about this project, and we will in another 15 minutes we will be having a Zoom Meet session. The link of that Zoom Meet will be shared in the WhatsApp group. Those who have any doubts or those who have any queries, they can join that Zoom Meet and they can ask their queries and doubts. Other queries and doubts, if you want to ask, you can share your, after the Zoom Meet is over, you can share your doubts and queries in the WhatsApp group as well. There also we will be answering. The training session will start from 10th of this month, friends. So it will be mandatory to enroll before that. And for those members who are willing to enroll, a Google form will be shared to them. They have to fill and submit that Google form. Then we will be contacting you individually, and then we will be telling you the further process, how you have to enroll. So the training session will, for the new batch, will start from 10th of this month, friends. For the regular members, apart from the recommended books and the software, if they don't have it, they don't have to pay even a single rupee. So I hope that you must have got an idea about what this project is all about. And let me also tell you one thing, friends. This project was not designed overnight. I am practicing since 2004, so I have an experience of around 18, 19 years. And in these 18, 19 years, I've been completely practicing on charity basis because homeopathy is a passion for me, and I have been seeing those wonderful results as well. So now it is time for us to ensure that we can take these results to the common people. So training, as far as the training is concerned, the quality of training is concerned, you leave it to me. It is my passion. I'll look into it. You just show some interest to learn, and then definitely we all can bring about a big change in the coming future for homeopathy and as well as for homeopaths as well. So thank you, friends. That was all about this session, and immediately in 10 minutes time, we will have the Zoom session. Those people who are having any doubts or queries, they can join that Zoom session. Thank you.